Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I wanted to show you how I made this card. I did this card over the weekend, a week ago, for a card challenge on a scrapbooking website, Two Peas Refugees, I think is what it is. And I put it on Instagram and then I put it on my blog, and I've had numerous people ask me how I created this card. So I thought that I would make this card and show you. It's really easy. It features watercolor wings. I used the bold butterfly framelits, and then I used the butterfly thinlits, and then I did some embossing on our natural essentials words, I think is what they're called. So I'm going to show you how I did all that, but first I have to give you a little, well, I don't know if I have to give you, I'm more or less giving myself a little tip tutorial on how to use the precision plate. So if you watched my weekly deals wonder project, I think earlier this week, I showed you how I used my precision plate and how I raved about it. And to be quite honest, I thought it was kind of weird that when I put the thinlet on the front of the precision plate, that it like marked up all the front and stuff. Well, if I had done what you're supposed to do and read the directions, you would know that you're supposed to put it on the back side, on the black side. So if you haven't gotten this, or if you have, I'm sure y'all were laughing at myself. I have to say that watching the video, I'm laughing with you because I'm just like, duh. So anyway, when you use it, it's a great tool. This precision plate, everything pops out very easily. Wax paper's not needed anymore. So I just wanted to show you, this is what I did the first few times. So, and even it says it right here, this is not a cutting surface, but I wasn't paying attention. I was just so excited to use it, and all of our other cutting pads have a label on the front. So anyway, so if you've done this like me, then we can laugh together at ourselves, and we're bonded. But if you get this after seeing my video, make sure you use it up. This is the correct side, okay? So anyway, just thought I wanted to pass along that tip. So it's not ruined. It's just I didn't pay attention. So anyway, so I've gone ahead and cut this out in our cardstock vellum, and then you'll just punch all these out like so. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like once you poke out all the little sections. So like I said, that precision plate is definitely extremely handy. All right, so I'm going to show you how I made this card. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of Lost Lagoon cardstock, and you're going to cut it in half. This measures 5.5 or 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it 4 1/4. And then you are going to get your Lost Lagoon ink, and I am using the Watercolor Wings stamp set. So to make this dotted background, I took this stamp and I just stamped it all the way across. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a border at the top and the bottom, so I'm mostly stamping right there in the center. I'm going to start off on the left-hand side, and I'm going to stamp off a little bit. I want it to look natural, that it's coming off the paper. All right, and then with the photopolymer stamp, it's pretty easy just to line up and to go right across. And it looks like I didn't stamp right there, but I'm okay with that. I may go back and correct that, but for the purposes of the video, I'm okay. And so you're just going to go straight across. Keep repeating the pattern until you have reached the other side. Okay. Perfect. And it's okay that it's a little raggedy. It's, you know, not supposed to be perfect. All right, next we're going to work on our butterfly. And I just stamped on Whisper White cardstock. And the 3 colors that I'm using are Pool Party, Soft Sky, and Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you are going to take the 3 large parts of the butterfly from Watercolor Wings. And those are the 3 parts that we're going to need to make that one butterfly. So just get a piece of Whisper White, and we're going to ink up the first butterfly. And that's going to be in the lightest color. Whoops. That's going to be in the lightest color. And this is what Stampin' Up! Calls their 3-step stamping, since there's 3 parts to it. The second stamp is in Pool Party. And what you want to do is look through the stamp, and you're going to match up the edges with the solid image. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. You know, some people like that look. To have some imperfections. All right. It's really pretty how the stamp builds upon itself, the stamp set. All right, and then the last stamp, this is going to be our darkest color. This is going to give you those details, and this is going to be in Lost Lagoon. Okay, and what I like to do is to go ahead and use my butterfly framelit right here, and then what I like to do is to go ahead and cut it out and then come back and stamp the body. I just have better success that way. So I'm going to go take this over to my Big Shot. I'm going to use my magnetic platform and run this through, and then I'll be right back. All right, so once I've run it through the Big Shot, that's what it looks like. And then I like to use Smoky Slate for the body of the butterfly. I'll just get that out. And just ink it up. And then it's really easy just to come in and stamp that down, just like that. So you have a really artistic, pretty butterfly using those 3 stamps. And the great thing is that you can, do a lot of different colors. All right, so next what we're going to do is we're going to put that vellum butterfly, we're going to put it right there, right on top, and I'm going to staple the body right in the center of the body. I'm using our handheld stapler. Just come in just like that. And now what I can do is I can take the vellum and lift it up, and then it gives you that really pretty dimension. So we're going to come in right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of snail just on the body of the butterfly. And then center that. Okay, and then what I did is I'm using our white baker's twine and just get enough to tie a bow, and then I just used a glue dot to attach it to kind of hide the staple. Okay. Okay, and then just get a glue dot. You may want to, you know, depending on how it's sticking to your butterfly, you may need more than one, so I think I'll just try one right now. Okay, and then just put that right on top of the staple. And then I'm going to take my scissors, my ribbon scissors, and just trim the tail on the left side. Okay, that looks even. All right, so let's work on doing our embossing. So I'm using our Expressions Natural Elements, and I'm going to go ahead and do Thanks again. So this is the way they look like before they're embossed. So you can definitely use it like this, but I liked putting that gold embossing powder on there. It was just really, really pretty. So what you're going to need to get is your Versamark ink. And when I'm just going to press this into the ink pad just to get it all sticky. Now I will say when I did the first one, I broke. It split right in the middle, but it fit together very easily. But these are pretty fragile, so don't do a whole lot of pressure. Okay, that looks like there's good coverage on that. Just a little bit more. So once you do this, you'll just want to get your embossing powder. I'm using gold. You're going to sprinkle that all over the front and then heat emboss it. Now I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do silver since I have this out. I used silver the other day, so I used gold on the first one. So let's see what the silver looks like. Hopefully it looks just as good. Let's see. So if you see where you missed some spots, I may have to do this twice, emboss it a few times. The gold I didn't, but okay, so that's what it looks like just doing it once, and I'm quite surprised. I thought I was going to have to do this a few times, so the coverage is really nice. We have really nice embossing powder. Okay, so now let's bring that, oh, that looks really pretty. Actually, I think I like that better than the gold. That's really pretty. Wow. Okay, so let's get our, I'm gonna use the fine tip glue pen. And I'm just gonna put glue on the back. This glue is really runny, so a little bit goes a long ways if you're using this for the first time. Okay. All right, and then I'm just going to place it right down there. Oh, I love the silver. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay, and then the very last thing that we're going to do is use our basic rhinestones. I'm using the large ones, and I'm just going to put a few around the card. And I'm going to attach this video to the blog post that I've already done. So that was, I can't remember what I titled it. I think it was Watercolor Wings. So, but in the notes for this video, I'll link it so that you can go back and see all the products that I used. I do link all that down in the YouTube video as well, but from there, you'll be able to go to my blog if you haven't ever visited that before. It's istampin.com, and you can see the big giveaway that I'm doing this month. So if you do not have a big shot, you'll definitely want to sign up, especially because I used the big shot twice with this, with the thinlet and then the framelit. But But if you sign up, if you comment, then you are already entered. There's no purchase necessary. If you purchase in my online store using the host code, you get 1 entry for every $25 that you spend. And if you are interested in joining my iStampin family, the iStampers, then you get 5 entries for joining my family. So if you have any questions over anything, comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. Try this out. I hope you liked the card. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, go on over and subscribe to my blog as well so that you will stay up to date on all of the fun projects. I'm heading to Tampa tomorrow. Our onstage local event is happening on Saturday, so I'm going to see all of the new occasions and celebration items. I'm really excited, so I will be back next week, and hopefully I can share some things with you, okay? Everybody have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.